Yeah. Peace. I just heard this joint. Views. February 8th, damn it.
This Tony Thompson?
Yup.
I remember this.
You ain't rolling? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about this song.
February 8th, man. View 7th anniversary, Pajama Jam. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Y'all gotta be fucked.
Fucks with that.
Y'all better stop playing. Hey, y'all better stop playing. Y'all better
That's
stop playing.
that's kind of along the lines of what we were talking about last week about how, R&B kind of had like raunchy topics in the song, but it still sounded pretty. Like, although he's talking about something real raunchy, a one night stand, fucking somebody that he just met at the club, the production and everything sounds very pretty. Like, it sounds very smooth
Hold
and
on,
sexy.
hold on.
Yeah.
That's been on repeat. That's been on repeat, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Shit, my man's Payne just gave Glorilla one on some 2005, 2006 shit, and now my man's is back. I'm happy. I'm so happy.
I never knew you were a Neo fan like that.
What?
Mm-mm.
Shit. Man, I don't think there's a Neo album I don't like.
Really?
Hey. He one of them ones, for sure.
Writing for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Right now singing. What do you mean?
Writing.
Shit. When it's talking.
I don't prefer his voice, but he sounds really pretty on that song. That song is really nice. I do like that.
What? That's in the vein of, man, what?
He's a little nasally for me.
That's crazy. I haven't played enough Neo. I haven't played enough Neo around you, man, for you to appreciate.
I don't care. Yeah, no, I've heard enough.
What?
Yeah. We have had this discussion several times. I've never changed my stance on that.
I ain't played no good
like,
Neo around.
You know, you can hear the hometown bias for sure, but he does, like, as far as like the writing, I 100% give him his credit on that. I think he is amazing writing, but
Just amazing?
yeah, as far as like writing, but singing,
Top two.
It's not my very favorite
Top
voice.
two. It's top two ever in
That's
R&B.
crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
When you talking about hits,
kind of reaching there.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
insane.
outside. I think Rod Templeton is the number one by far.
Okay.
Not even close. That's the greatest writer in the history of R&B. I think when you think about
Over Babyface?
all the Babyface records sound the same to me. You hear one Babyface record, you heard them all, especially on the writing tip. All of his records sound the same. Neo,
All of his records sound the same.
no, they do.
Yes,
That
they
is
do.
bullshit.
To me, they do. Like, you can tell, you can hear a Neo song, like especially the songs that he was writing during like the 2006, like that big era. They all sound the
Neo got
same.
hit.
He do have hits.
You Should Let Me Love You, Irreplaceable.
Sound the same.
What?
To
Really?
me, yes.
Huh.
Miss Independent. Same thing.
They all
Unfaithful.
you could put
She
all
got
of
her
those.
own.
You can put all of those songs on the same
No, you
record, and it all
cannot.
sounds like Neo.
I think they all were on the same record.
Marcus Houston, That Girl.
Come on, man. What are we doing, man? Hits, man.
They're
hit.
hits.
Not
Nobody's
not,
denying that,
not
but you
fucking-
can. But that's the whole point of when you are a writer. Like when you write for other people, you can tell. You should be able to hear a song and say, "Oh, so and so wrote that." I think you should be able to.
No.
I think you should.
This show, in my opinion, and I love. I'm not even gonna say I love him because then I'm lying. I fucks with Babyface and I respect what Babyface has done. But if you heard one of his records that he has wrote, you know that's a Babyface. I can hear it. I can hear Babyface on them records. Them records that Neo wrote, you cannot hear Neo on them. And I think that's credit.
No, Irreplaceable.
Babyface
You can.
Babyface had
you
zero range.
You could not hear Neo on Irreplaceable.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. You're right.
Babyface had
No.
zero range.
No.
Zero range.
Please. We've had this discussion before.
Y'all gonna discredit Smokey Robinson?
I got Rod Templeton.
Nigga, all gangbanging.
I got Rod.
Favorite song by him.
Man.
I mean, it was more of a collective there. I'm not gonna give that all to Smokey though.
Okay.
So, but I would say Rod Templeton. I got Rod Templeton. Like, wait, Terry.
I don't know what else he wrote outside of Thriller. I haven't did my research on him.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I can't even argue that.
Give us some examples for.
Most of the MJ records you heard he wrote. He was in Heat Wave. He wrote all of that. I know he wrote.
No, like a specific song so that we can kind of compare them.
To me a song I love. I can't really. You put a move on me.
Oh, he wrote. You put a move on my heart.
Yeah.
So he
Man,
was
got
kind of
me.
like Quincy Jones.
Yeah, but he
right-hand
was
man.
like he wasn't like he was facially challenged, so he didn't like to be out there. No, dead. He was like
was he?
He was like
just ugly?
unattractive.
white man. Yeah,
Damn.
Really?
yeah. He did not like to be in the spotlight at all. So I think that's why he like quit the group prematurely, and then just started writing. But he wrote all that shit, all Heat Wave, Always and Forever, all that shit.
You got some big ass teeth. Damn.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. All
Rest in
right,
peace.
I get that. Yeah, I could see where he wanted to be behind the scenes.
Come on, that is
What?
That's bad.
You were the one that said facially challenged. We
Yeah.
wouldn't even looked into that.
I mean, he is facially challenged.
Damn.
He got a lot of credits. I mean, dude, me. Always and Forever. Give Me the Night. That's George Benson.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
He gets his credit on Hey Lover, LL Cool J, because of that's his record.
Boogie Nights.
The Lady in My Life, Off the Wall, Rock With You, The Secret Garden, which is a
Okay.
big record.
Yeah, Secret Garden is crazy.
Slow Jams, which was redone by Usher and Monica. Stomp, that's Brothers Johnson. Thriller, he wrote Thriller.
Give Me the Night.
Vibe by Janae.
Really?
You Put a Move on My Heart. He got a lot of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Rod Templeton up there. And then probably Neo. The Dream right after.
Over Jonathan Austin? No,
Yeah, Jonte Austin. I was
Jonte
looking him
Austin,
up
yeah,
right
And
now.
I got
too,
Rodney
like,
Jerkins. I got
no,
Rodney Jerkins.
No
like,
Jonte Austin?
I got Rodney Jerkins like right under there. I can't think anymore. Like that I put like, you know what I mean? And that's because I'm not in 70s record, 70s, 80s. I put Smokey in around like 6. Just because I know that was like a collective, but
Yeah.
Smokey, in my opinion, because Smokey had the face, he got a lot more credit than he probably. Smokey was Dre.
I got you.
If that
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
On the production tip.
Yeah.
Not taking away his talent, but
It's a team.
yeah,
Just a
that's
team
what I.
effort,
That's
yeah.
what I.
Jonte Austin was crazy. Like when you look at his credits, he had Yo, Sweet Lady, Pressure by Ari Lennox, Don't, he's on there too.
Bryson Tiller?
Bryson Tiller, Stingy, I Don't Wanna, Can't Help But Wait, We Belong Together, Love Faces. Like boy,
Them lot of B-side records though.
but no,
Classic
no, they're
B-sides.
No, they're
like,
not.
Them like hits though.
Just Be a Man About It. No,
them not like hits.
Are you serious?
Them solid B-side records. Like you put them on.
We Belong Together is a B-side record.
No, that's a big tune. That's a big tune. We Belong Together, Sweet Lady.
Don't.
Okay, big tunes. Not as
Yo.
big, not big like
Chris Brown, yo.
Not big like we was just talking. The records that we just brought up and shit. Those are big records. Those are big records in their own right, but
Even Be Without You by Mary J. Blige. Like, there's no
You wrote
way.
that?
Yes.
shit.
What are you talking about? Yes.
Yeah, that's like over 5 songs right there.
Yeah.
Oh, them big tunes.
Yes.
All right, man. This is out the dome. It's out the dome. I still
No,
in the history
no.
of writing, I still got Rod.
No, you
and
put
then,
you
and then
put me on
the other ones
Rod
we can
Templeton because I never knew. I
Neil
would have
got-
never
Neil
would
got some
have
big,
thought that
big
those
tunes
songs were written by a white man.
from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
with big
same white
teeth.
man at that. Yeah.
Come on, man.
And a long nose. Huh?
Right.
Peace, y'all. This is Interviews from the 7 podcast. Shout out to damn, y'all did just fuck me up, man. Peace, y'all. This is Interviews from the 7 podcast. This you guys spend some joining my homeboy SO.
Yes, sir.
Wifey in the house, wifey in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Skinny. We gonna get it right for December, man. Just you know how that shit is, man. Big niggas.
Rounding it out at the end of the year.
Big niggas
Big
and
niggas playing
sickness,
Santa Claus,
man.
huh? Different spot.
Big niggas and sickness just don't, you know what I mean? It's like it's just not a good combination, you know. It's not.
Damn, man.
It's not a good combination, man. So shout out, man. Shout out to bro. You know, I said Skinny will be here. You know, he got family shit going on right now, so
Right.
he'll be here soon as he can. February 8th, man.
February.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. That's all I. You know, I ain't even gonna put no tens on it. It's gonna be a great.
Y'all got y'all pajamas already?
No.
No,
okay.
but I mean, I just gotta find me some cold ass Batman ones. I'm
That's
I'm
what
gonna
you
do
doing?
it. Absolutely.
I sleep naked. So
Oh,
I just about to pan
we
out.
Need to.
I am hearing, I am hearing a lot of other women,
It's all good. It'll be dark.
a lot of other women saying like, they
going
gonna
lingerie.
They going lingerie. So
That's what I'm talking about.
shout out. I ain't mad at it. Just
Just don't be ashy.
Just please don't be ashy or funky. There we go.
more announcements to come, man. It's gonna be a good time though. Get yours, man. Like I said, shout out to everybody that listens to the podcast every week. We've been grateful that every event that we've had been sold out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So try not to wait too late, man. You know, wait till the day of, and then everybody hitting me up, seeing how they can get in. It's just I ain't got it this time, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out. Other than that, that's all what's been going on, man.
I'm good, man. I watched that Jamie Foxx special on Netflix. I saw it this morning, actually.
Trash.
Go to church.
It's a long ass
Yeah.
testimony. Ain't even like comedy. It's just him just telling this
Some
long.
talking.
Did he get
Yeah.
into a fight?
Huh?
Just
He get into a
recently.
fight. Just recently, he
Who?
got into a fight. Somebody
to get
threw
some
a.
stitches.
He had to get some stitches. Somebody threw a bottle.
Yeah,
Oh,
at his
nigga,
A
face.
bottle at his face.
At his birthday.
The fuck you do for that?
Was it his birthday
It was
event?
his birthday event, I think.
Yeah.
TMZ reported it. I seen it this morning.
Damn. Man
Got
just
these
had a
stitches.
stroke.
He must still be talking shit.
Damn.
How you?
Crip God didn't come through with him.
Yeah, threw a bottle at his face, man, and yeah, man.
Jesus.
How did you like it? How did you?
It was once I realized, like, oh, this is not like jokes after jokes after jokes. This is just him just venting and getting his testimony out. Then I looked at it different. It was kind of emotional a little bit. Like, it was, I get it. You went through a life experience and then you start appreciating things in life more that you take for granted. So I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
I like the fact he brought his daughter out and played the tune, how he led, all the story led up to certain things and then he wound up doing it. But it was cute.
Did he sing?
Yeah, he sung at the end.
Okay,
Yeah, my Jamie
that's
Foxx
always my favorite
special
part of his
without-
little specials.
But you
without
got to look
singing-
at it
for
like
singing.
church testimony.
Then I'm not looking at it as a
Yeah.
comedy special, and I'm not interested.
Damn. Yeah.
Why?
I like my comedy funny.
Like
Let's
comedy
start
to be
there.
comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, I'm not- you know
want
what I'm
like
saying?
jokes after jokes after jokes, not no long TED talk.
Yes, like I want my comedy to be funny. I don't like political comedy. I don't like really, really animated comedy, where it's like what you're doing is more funnier than what you're saying. And then they like the vein of like Kevin Hart and shit.
Yeah.
where they be jumping, running
don't
all
like-
over the stage and shit. I don't like that shit. And I don't like serious.
Yeah, like too serious. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and that's one of those things. It was a serious moment, and he's just finding the funny out of the serious moment to tell on stage.
Yeah,
And that's
See, I think maybe one person in my lifetime. I can't speak on older comedians, but one person in my lifetime transitioned beautifully, and that was George Carlin. And I think all of the comedians that we grew up to
yeah,
are like, soon as they get older, they start transitioning into the George Carlin universe, where they want to talk about serious things and politics and
Dave Chappelle does that, and I don't like it.
I've
as
never
much.
been into.
yeah,
Dave
I'm not.
Chappelle.
I'm not the one to put him on like this super high pedestal. I think that was more of a. I think white folks propped him up to
Really?
where he is at. It wasn't necessarily like. He's not like a funny black comedian.
He had his moment. He had his
Yeah.
time, and I think it just after the show, it just kind of like went on this long journey of finding out who he was. So now he kind of redirected how he does comedy, and it don't hit the same as it used to, because it's this long, drawn out story, and then it circles back,
Yeah.
and then it's like out of that whole circle, you probably get like maybe half a laugh or something.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I want the jokes after jokes after jokes after jokes.
I feel like Kevin Hart is who kind of like changed that format, because he started with the whole storytelling, like about his family, and then but it was still jokes after jokes after jokes, even though he was telling a story. And it seems like the comedians are now kind of like going in that direction, as far as like they're not just coming out just telling like like random jokes, or like really talking about people out in the audience, and like like how it was kind of like all over the place. Now it's like just a really like long story.
Yeah, I always gave that to like Robin Harris or
Even Eddie Murphy with Raw.
forgive me, but I always get that to like Robin Harris or Bernie Mac. As
Well,
far
I
as
was,
like the
I was
family.
never really into comedy like that before, so I guess
As
I'm-
far as like the family thing, because he was like, Robin Harris was able to turn that into Bebe's Kids, and then Bernie Mac shit, a whole fucking show off of him downstairs. You know what
yeah,
I
but
mean?
that's like a show that came off of the story. I'm saying, like, as far as like the comedy specials that I remember, like I don't ever remember it being in that format where it's just a big long story where it kind of wraps up at the very end until recent.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But I mean, you came away with it. What was your?
It was cute.
That's crazy as fuck.
It was cute.
That's a crazy description.
Yeah,
to
you
call
just
a-
leave it like it's cute. I ain't gonna be like not down.
family.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I get it. Emotional. This is his venting session, so it's like maybe that's his therapy to just talk it out on stage. Or
Sounds
whatever.
better as a documentary.
Yeah. Or what had happened was, and he tells the whole story, like everything. So it's like, okay, we get it.
But I mean, I'm not gonna say comedy itself is diluted, but comedy specials are. They don't hit the same anymore.
don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
They
like
don't.
anybody can kind of have a comedy special once you start really, really, really coming up and shit. So, yeah. I
Did
won't
he
be
go
watching it.
like? Did he go on tour or something, or he just this
He
is
just
just like a
popped
one
up, did
room
it.
with in front of people
In Atlanta.
that
Yep.
he knew, or
He just did it in
Was it
Atlanta.
go and go round? Was it go and go round, or could you tell like it was a couple shots? Because you know that's what in most comedy specials it's multiple locations.
Oh no,
and
no,
they-
the same location. It looked like it's the same location. It was all done in Atlanta. The theater was 400 yards away from the hospital that he was at during this time too.
Oh wow.
So he had a connection with that, and he was talking about basically I'm back home, black people. Thanks for holding me down, type shit.
Yeah, the only I like I said, I seen clips of it, and one was like, he was saying like something about he stopped listening to God or some shit, and then God gave him a stroke, and I'm like, that don't hit like you think. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit like you think it hits.
Yeah.
You know, we got this real like.
The nigga cried like half the show though, but I understand why.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
because
that's serious.
a stroke is
Yeah.
very serious,
And then they said
and
it-
it can happen to anyone at any time. Like you could just literally be sitting here and have a stroke. I've witnessed that before.
Yeah, it was that one in well, he said something about when he had the stroke took away his love for snow bunnies or some shit.
Yes.
For white women.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Boy,
I guess.
what?
Yeah.
What is the correlation with that? Okay.
Dr. Umar, be proud.
Other than that, anything? No, you said you heard the Dre album. I seen you.
Oh, the Snoop and Dre?
Yeah.
Man, I've been playing that shit nonstop. I like it. I mean, for old 50
You like it
plus.
for the production or you like it for the rapping?
The production, but I think the production made the rapping step up.
Okay.
I will give Snoop credit on this one. He seems more into it. Like, it's different, but I mean, what are we expecting from a 50-year-old rapper? Like, I mean, what's
Now
the
you
expectation
lower
level?
my
is?
expectation.
I mean, I fucks with it.
Yeah.
I've been playing, what's the song I've been playing nonstop? My wife hate me. Gangsta Pose.
I heard 3 singles and I hated all 3 of them. So yeah, I'm not there. I'll listen to it at some point.
And maybe it's the studio nerd in me. I'm paying attention to the production, like how everything crescendos in certain ways and how the beat change-ups is. And like the mixing is like, damn, they really put some thought and effort into this.
I really feel like this. I haven't heard this album yet, but based on the production I heard on the Marsha joint,
Yeah.
this might be. Now I'm not even talking about hit making. This Dre might be in his best production era probably ever.
Really?
Not from a hit standpoint, but from like the love of
Making the music.
yeah. I think we are. This is probably the best I've
Shit,
heard.
it should be. It take forever to come out with something. Goddamn. Been doing in the studio all this time. Like, just drop the shit.
That shit he did on that Marsha album, even though it stinks, I hated it. He should have gave those to a rapper, not a singer. I'm sorry.
So the production is on the lines of that.
That was some amazing fucking
it's on the
production, man.
production wise. It's about the same as the Marshall Project. Did you hear the GTA, the 6 songs he did for Grand Theft Auto?
I don't know if I heard that or not.
It's 6 songs he did for Grand Theft Auto Online on the computer.
Oh yeah, I definitely hear those. Dude.
Yeah, but it's an actual project, and those actually was pretty good songs. But like I said, it wasn't mass marketed for like hits. But
I think I can't say in any other genre, but for like hip hop and R&B, at this point, I think you can only be doing it for the love.
got to because ain't the
Yeah.
money.
You
Yeah.
know, you know what I
The
mean.
money is
So
not really there.
you can tell that you trying to do it for some trendy shit, or are you really really in love with it? And I feel like his production lately has been. He's you can tell he's
Doing it because he
doing it
wants
because
to.
he really really loves
yeah,
it.
and loves
Yeah.
it.
Because you ain't get no money out of it. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I still haven't listened to the Marsha album.
Oh, you ain't missing nothing. I'm just production value is amazing. Anything else? I know you. What happened last night, man?
Oh man, one of my wife's clients, we went to her house. She bought a new house, and you ever go to somebody's house and you be like, man, my house ain't shit.
right. We should do that. We should do that. Man, you see that right there? That's nice right there.
Yeah. I went around, man, she all this, it was big as shit and 4-car garages and all this shit. I'm just sitting there like, man, I live in a fucking dumpster. I need to get my life right. But yeah, her house was cool though. Then she had this cold little, I ain't gonna say that. She had a car that was kind of nice. Like I always wanted it. Then I talked myself out of like not wanting it.
Yeah.
Then I seen her. I was like, all right,
Now
I
you
think I
want
want
it
it.
again.
Yeah. So I gotta make some life goals on how to get this shit.
I feel like my next joint is a Tesla, man.
You going electric? You ready to make that jump?
I might be.
I ain't there yet.
What makes you want a Tesla?
Because everybody who got one say they ain't
going back
the
to the
maintenance issues ain't just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we got two of them already. We just paid off the other one.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm here for it.
How you gonna charge it? You gonna get the little charging station for the crib, or you gonna just be running it to the?
I ain't even started thinking yet. I'm just, whenever. The kids will be gone probably by the time I get another.
Mm-hmm.
The Chevy ones come with a actual charger.
Yeah, my sister has one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
charges her car.
I charge
Like-
that shit at my house.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, my car's like a hybrid.
Okay.
So I've been driving like electric the whole entire time around town.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I think that's probably the next go around. The next go around, I'll probably.
No
Somewhere.
oil changes.
Really?
Oh, that's
So
excellent.
now you got me.
Look, you done already talked. You just needed one little nudge, and you pushed him right over.
And it's quiet as shit.
Yeah, they are quiet.
Yeah, man. That it?
That's it, man. Pretty much that's it.
Wifey?
Yesterday I went to a wine and cookie exchange party. It was a little holiday party that I have been invited to almost like every year, and I never make it. But this year I went, and it was really nice. They had like all these like little like bingo Christmas games, and like there was like a little Christmas tree thing where you had to punch your hand in there, and like they had like the little shots in there and money, like different little gifts. And if you happen to come across one that had a shot in it, you had to take the shot immediately. And I said, okay, I'm in here with some people that want to drink, like for real. But it was really cool. Like everybody brought like some like the little appetizers, and shout out to Teresa, my girl. She invited me, and it was really nice to hang out with a bunch of like just women, and you know, just doing something outside of my norm, because I'm trying to stop talking myself out of going places, because y'all know I'll be like,
I came home and she was like sleep on the couch, and I said,
Yeah, that wine got her.
right.
Yeah.
And then it really tells a lot about too, like, you know, like the type of wines, because people were, you know, we picked them blindly, and then like once we opened them up, like some people would be like, oh, I don't like sweet, and oh, if you got Stella, and I'm like, y'all, we at a wine party. What do you mean Stella? Like, you should know.
So is Stella like the dirtbag wine, like the
Stella
cheap?
is
Trash.
juice, and it's trash. It is not wine. Like, if you do not bring. If I ever throw a wine party, I'm gonna put it on the invite. Do not bring Stella, because that's
Really?
not wine. No, that's juice. That's a wine cooler.
Damn.
So
Taught me something new.
I happened to get one. It was like a sweet red. It was a really pretty one, but it was like 8%. And then one of the girls was like, she said, I don't like dry. And she had a Pinot Noir. And I was like, here, we could switch. Like, I said, you can have this one, because I don't want the sweet one. But it just tells a lot about, you know, our thoughts when it comes to wine.
I'm not
like,
a dry wine drinker either.
But you had the Chardonnay.
You had a Chardonnay the other
last
day.
week.
Yeah, but you got like dry, and then you got like
The reds.
dry.
So when it comes to wine, like it can be dry on both sides, on red or the white wines. And like with the Chardonnay, that is still considered a dry wine. It can be like it's not sweet like a Moscato.
Okay.
You know, but like with the red wines, a lot of people that do enjoy like the Chardonnays, they won't really too much care for like a cab, because it's kind of because it has like kind of like a little smoky taste, kind of, you know. Some of them you drink
I
warm.
know.
Barrel taste.
Yeah, it has the barrel taste, the way that it's aged. And then like some of them you drink warm, like with a cab, you don't generally you're not going to drink that cold.
Yeah.
but with the Chardonnay, you would drink that cold. So it's just, I don't know.
What was the one that we had? We didn't finish it though. I think we ended up throwing it away. And I think we had one to what was that shit that we had, remember?
What?
It was that wine? Or it was
What?
like mixed with like hot chocolate.
No, that was a vodka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That shit was good.
Vodka
though.
and hot chocolate.
That shit
It was
good,
a
but
chocolate vodka.
It's very
okay.
It's
Yeah.
very, very like Christmas time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You ain't touching it if it ain't Christmas time.
Yeah,
That
no.
shit was good though.
Yeah.
And we bought it and didn't even touch it.
They did have some coquito there, and
I never had it before.
yes, we have. Lachey made it for us before.
You drank it all.
No, I didn't. I shared it with you. It's like a creamy. Yes, it is. Boy, knock it
the
off.
whole
Drink it
bottle.
all.
No, see, he be making it seem like I'm just up, just getting drunk. No, I shared it with you. But anyway, I got the recipe for that, so I'm gonna make one. Typically, it's a Puerto Rican
Rum, right?
Yeah, usually they'll make it with a rum, but they made it last night with the reposado with the tequila.
Oh, getting us ready, huh?
I said, all right, yeah, I'm gonna make some.
Well, we're going to Puerto Rico after the show.
Yeah,
that's what's
the
up.
the weekend after. I'm super excited about that.
Oh shoot, ain't none of us gonna be here then, cause that's when what's her name cruise, K Rich cruise.
Shit.
Oh, it's gonna be a bye week
Yeah,
then.
it'll be a bye week, yeah.
yeah, right. The show, man. We finna. Oh, okay. We about to get up out of here. We going to Puerto Rico.
That's
for,
what's
for,
up.
for Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't do shit, man. I went to my primary care physician. They made shit real awkward for me. Like now that I'm fucking, you know what I mean? It's been days now, and I'm like trying to get back into a. They kept like reminding me like how scary and how like dangerous this was.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay,
Right.
but you know how like scary this was, right? I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you know how like really scary. So I'm like, God damn! I
Right.
mean, I get you, man. You know what I mean? So I go see the allergist.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I go see the allergist Christmas Eve. I'm not fucking excited about what they got to do to me.
You gotta take a shot, right?
A bunch of them.
All the shots.
Oh yeah, all the shots,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
But Ivan was telling me that it was on your back. She was telling me they're all on your arm. So I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna be getting hit with a bunch of shit.
Uh,
And he was telling me not to worry about like my blood pressure and shit because everything that has happened,
mhm.
like the stress and anxiety of it all, I guess. I have noticed, man, since they hit me with that fucking EpiPen, man, my motherfucking, I don't know, man, my heart gonna be beating like hard sometimes.
Palpitating aggressively.
And I'm like, man, they don't know. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird, man. I don't know.
Probably anxiety.
I don't know.
Probably
I
on
don't
that basketball
fucking know.
court getting tired fast.
Yeah, man. So Tuesday I went and I hooped. I went to Doolittle, man. I hooped with some OGs, man. That shit kind of made me feel kind of good because, like, I know I'm trash, but like I'm around some niggas that's really, really trash, you know. So it don't make me look trash, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that was cool. That was cool. I had a lot of fun, man, because the ego is gone. Like, the ego is completely gone. I used to go out there. I used to try to like 7-0 niggas, and I'm blowing niggas out, and I'm trying to out there
Role
kill
player.
you. What? Boy, I'm screening fast as fuck. Shit, like it takes more out of me trying to shoot than to guard somebody.
Shit, yeah.
So I went yesterday. My knee hurting right now, man. I woke up with some knee pain, but I went yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit more challenging. Some youngsters on the court, you know what I mean? And so it's just funny how like life comes at you so fast, right? And I'm like, so as soon as I get on the court, I'm like, yeah, you know, I gotta warm up and shit, right? As soon as I get on the court, I airball like 4-5 times back to back, boom, 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 right? So, you know, I still got that pride in me, like who I used to be. So I'm like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm 36, man. I ain't played in like 7 years. This is my first time, right?
You gotta set the tone. Let them know.
I let them know, like, hey, temper
Right
your
out the gate.
temper your expectations, brother, right? So, I did good though, man. I did good. I finally started warming up, and I started doing my thing a little bit, and then this was 21 though, right? So the dudes, I'm sitting on the sideline. The dude's like, hey man, y'all wanna play 3-on-3?
Mhm.
I I said, yeah, fuck it, man. Let's go. We can do this before I start hitting the weights and shit. And we played 3-on-3. We getting demolished.
Oh man, hold him, man. Shit.
Like we get demolished. And like, so at some point, like we start arguing a little bit, right? So I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, man, I miss this shit so much, right? Because you start seeing all the different niggas, the loud niggas that's trash, the niggas that's it's always they, you know what I mean? My bad. Let me warm up, all this shit. All that shit. Coaches on the floor. I missed all that shit, right? I hadn't been around that shit for a long time, man. So, anyways, we getting demolished. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to guard their best player and shit.
Oh.
So in my mind, I'm like, defensively, I'm going to give you a little bit of space because I know you can shoot this motherfucker and I know you can blow past me. So I'm going to make you think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
The youngster. I know you slow, but you got to get on him.
He told you that?
Yeah. I said, oh, wait, right? Because what was happening was the first two games, they like 7 olders, right? Damn. They like 7. But it was because it was somebody else guarding their best player, and he was like breaking our team down. And so the ball was just moving, right? It was just moving beautifully. Ain't nothing you can do when the ball is moving.
Right.
Mahomes got, I don't know if he got knocked out the game or what, but anyways, so I start guarding their best player. So like I said, I'm thinking like somebody I'm on the vet minimum, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you a little bit of space. So you got to think about whether you want to shoot this motherfucker or you want to drive it. And I'm gonna turn you into a one-on-one player. I don't care if you can do what you can to me. I know that you ain't gonna make all 15 of these motherfucking shots. And you're not gonna pass this ball around. And I did that. They won still. But I did that though. And he ain't even like blast me like that. It was another nigga on the floor that was trash.
Worse than you that took all the attention away.
I'm the one who I made like 6 3-pointers. I'm getting this in the game, but the nigga ain't playing no defense, trash, right? And so we get off the floor, and the youngster was like, he said, there was only so much I can do with like 2 slow people on my team.
The nigga just called you slow and directly.
So at this point, I just started going in on him, man. You know what I mean? And I said something like, I was like, yeah, man, it's cool. You all these shit woulda couldas when the game over. But when it was game time, we was at war. You was MIA. He ain't scoring out a bucket. And so that got to him. And once it got to him, I'm steady hitting him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his 2K rating, all that shit. I'm talking
you a brown shirt nigga.
I'm talking youngster language now. I'm talking about his 2K rating and all that shit. I'm like, you got a C- all this shit. Oh, he getting mad, right? He ready to fight now and shit, right? So I'm steady going at him. And then I was like, man, I was just fucking with you, youngster, man. I ain't give a fuck about none of this shit, man. I'm just happy I was on the floor, man. And I could just see the brightness on his face and shit. But it was cool, man. I was happy to be back. Like, when I was playing with the OG niggas, they was like, I was actually kind of like feeling bad for him and shit. So like I'm clapping with the other niggas shooting and shit.
Good job.
Yeah. I'm like, them niggas on the sideline talking about what they do for their knees.
I'm about to say, how many defenses was on the court?
Right. You might need to ask him about it. You said he was hurting.
Nah, they ain't that bad. They was on the sideline calling each other chief and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, these niggas
chief?
is real old. These niggas is real old, man. So it was cool though, man. I'm getting back into it, man. It's a rough process, man. Because I really haven't been. I ain't played basketball in a long time.
And that's always been like your major source of cardio.
Yeah. So I'm just going back, just the basics and shit. Before I get back in the MMA, I can't go back like this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I know what I'm expecting. I know what to expect when I go back.
Yeah.
And there's no way I'm going back like this. Absolutely not. No.
Just do it. Shock the body.
Fuck that. Hell no, them niggas gonna throw me right into the lines then, and I'm A-okay. So I was getting ready to leave, right? This fucked me. Well, I don't know if it fucked me up until somebody brought it to me. I just looked at it like normal. So there was like a trans woman in the locker room.
Okay.
Didn't bother me. I don't know if it was just a dude with boobs.
Mm-hmm.
In your locker room?
Yes.
Okay.
So the woman was in the male's locker
It gotta be though, right? Even though if you're a trans woman, you still. I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but I don't know if you can go into the women's locker room.
I don't know what.
But yeah, so it didn't bother me. I just, you know what I mean. I was just like, oh, that's a dude with boobs.
Okay.
I'm going into the.
He don't want to be offensive, but then he says that's a dude with boobs. Like,
Right.
I mean, that was like in my mind, like, oh wow, he got tits.
you're still saying he. And you're
She
still
got
saying
tit-
he.
Oh Lord.
No, because the reason, okay,
Was she bigger?
the reason I didn't say she is because she still had a dude face.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
a dude.
So what was the default setting? Like,
Tits.
no, the default setting of the human. Like, were they born
You could tell this was a male,
Okay.
transitioning into a?
Into a woman.
but not from the face.
She still
That's
had
what
a
I'm
man.
saying.
She still had
Like,
a man face.
A lot of the trans women that I've seen,
They
it's the
look
face.
feminine.
They look feminine. It's the face, and then they start working on everything else. This person was like a nigga with boobs. So like,
boobs.
so I'm like,
You saw an ugly
and I'm
girl.
talking about like C's, like not.
You was looking at her breast.
No, it was like you know how they be wrapped
He
around.
was just caught off guard.
Yeah, you know, I wrapped around the
Yeah,
towel,
yeah.
wrapped around the towel and shit, so I could see I could see like the boobs out, and so I was like, oh shit, wow, okay. I don't even know the rules.
I don't
just
either,
I just
yeah.
grabbed my water and I just kept moving. I don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so
He's like, I'm new here.
yeah, this is like my second time at this gym and shit. So I get out I'm in the sauna and shit, right? So I get out the sauna and it's this old ass gay Asian man.
Okay.
So we just sitting down.
No.
That he was
Yeah.
gay.
You could
Oh, you could tell.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wasn't even trying to hide it, right?
Yeah.
And so I sit on the bench, right? I sit on the bench. I'm getting ready to put my headphones in.
Uh-huh.
I'm just ready to go home. And he say, "Did you see that in the locker room?"
He just wanted to know if he was tripping.
I'm still fucked up, right? I'm still fucked up. So I'm like,
Nigga, where is this gym? I know
bro,
not to go.
I just
Too much.
The
I just
UFC
hit him
gym.
with like, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know the rules. And
I'm new here.
So the gay Asian is asking you, did you see the transgender?
yes. So I'm like, man, that's just crazy. Like,
too much, man.
I'm trying to grab my headphones. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. It's 8
Yeah.
o'clock. I'm trying to go. So he like, yeah. Did you see that? And I'm like, yeah. You know, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even know what to say. He
Yeah.
was like, she didn't even care. She took her. I was like, right there. She just took her towel off. Like,
He was
wow. Like, why are you in the men's locker room?
Oh God.
Right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, he's like, you know, this is like my second time seeing it. Like, why are you in the locker room?
Where they supposed to go?
Where-
Why are you in the men's
I
locker
know,
room?
because it's like,
Yeah.
because if she goes into the women's locker
gonna
room,
be the
That's
same
how
thing.
You can't
it's
go.
gonna be the same thing. Like, where do they?
That's
go?
why I was like, I just told him, like, I don't even know the rules no more. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's just
That's
crazy.
crazy because it does, because yeah.
Where do they go?
Yeah, because if she's in the ladies' locker room, like, and we see her dick, like, we're gonna be like,
Yeah.
what the?
It's a dick in the locker room.
Yeah.
So he was just like, you know, next time I'm just gonna ask, like, are those really boobs?
See, now you doing too much. Now you
So
doing
the
too
old
much
gay-
investigating.
This was an old. I'm talking about old. Like,
Those real
this man
boobs.
had to be in like his 70s, and I'm like, he's like, this is my second time, and like this time she didn't even have a towel on. Like,
Why was he offended?
I don't know
Think
what.
he was curious?
Bro, I'm new here. This is my second time at this fucking gym. Again, for me,
Too much in one day.
I was just like,
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily shocked. I was just like, that's a dude with boobs. Not again. It was a culture shock for me because when I see trans women, it's usually more feminine and they have. So I don't even know if the motherfuckers just if he trans or not. Maybe he just wanted titties. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? So maybe,
Type shit.
yeah, maybe that's my, maybe that's
Your ignorance,
my
huh?
ignorance. But I'm like, this nigga got like real titties.
It's probably more of a shock thing. Like you wasn't expecting it. So then when you saw him, you're like, oh, what the fuck? and then you just move accordingly. But I
Like
don't
he
know.
didn't even have long hair.
What? Like he had a buzz cut?
It's like
Maybe he's transitioning back. You know, that's the thing now.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a lot of people that's like trying to I don't know what it's called.
Detransition.
Detransition,
Oh, I
yeah,
don't
where
even
they're
know.
trying
I
to go
just,
the other way.
this motherfucker got
Really?
titties.
Yeah. Yes. That's a
didn't-
thing now.
Man, you stick your brick. Whatever you make your decision on, stick to it. Like, nah, no do
I
overs.
I think if I-
because
if
the
I were a
decisions be
man-
so low, the decisions are made when they're so young
Yeah.
that
They can't stick with it.
Yeah,
I think if I were a man, there's no way I would cut my penis off if I wanted to transition. Like,
I thought they
there's
don't.
no
I
way.
thought they slice it down the middle and tuck it in.
I'm not doing
Oh,
nothing
I don't
to
know
my
what. I
genitals.
don't know what. I just know this man. If you didn't see him without the boobs, you'd just be like, he's just a regular dude with C cups.
Yeah.
That's all I can really.
Were they nice?
Oh, I don't know. He, like I said, he just had a towel
Like,
on.
did it look
But
like
you
an
know,
implant?
You know when like gym towels are more tighter.
Yeah.
So like,
He had the towel wrapped
so when
around his breast.
I'm walking through the locker room, because you got to go through the locker room to get to the sauna and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking through the locker room and he just kind of like walked across me, but the gym towel is so tight that
Mm-hmm.
you can see the boobs like
Yeah.
out. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So again, it was just like, wow, that's crazy.
It could be. He could have lost a lot of weight.
It wasn't until the Asian
Yeah, he
man.
could have been a fat man.
Yeah, he
That ain't
could have
fat no
lost a
more.
lot of weight, and
Come on,
then
it's not.
no, okay.
I know what I seen.
It looked like implant breast.
You saw man
Yes.
boobs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it was like
No,
implants.
because you
Oh.
could tell the difference between like
They were
saggy
sitting up.
skin or
Yeah.
implant breast.
No, they were implants. They were sitting.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was just
Yeah,
kind of
he
like,
probably was going back
I was
the
just
other
kind of like,
way.
that's crazy. Like this dude
That's
had like a
crazy.
fade. I'm
This
like,
girl had a fade.
I don't know.
White dude.
Middle Easternish. I don't want to be disrespectful because I know it's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just looked like he was gonna be. He's like from the Middle East,
Okay.
so he had to taper.
Okay. Yeah.
Middle
That's
Easterns got that.
interesting.
You know,
Now
they
I
all
wanna
got
go
the
to the
same
gym.
cut.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, man, that's crazy. It wasn't until the fucking.
You was just
The
gonna
gay
let it.
Asian
You were gonna
dudes.
let it fly by. Until
he just was like,
did you see that?
next time I'm gonna ask. And I'm like,
You know,
that's
old
crazy.
people do not mind asking shit either. They don't. They don't care if it's offensive. They definitely gonna ask you.
They don't give a fuck. They didn't live their life. They gonna say what they feel.
So I was just like, man, that's fucking crazy, man. I just put my headphones in, put my hoodie on, got up out of there, man. I ain't even go through the locker room again, man. You done put this shit in my mind. You done corrupted me and shit, man.
Now I gotta go.
Oh man.
But that was it. Ain't really been no new music out, man. Just that Neo. That Neo hit me, man. It just took me back. It took me back to like my time. 04, 06.
I would say
just- it
that
was
that's
good
like a
on.
real that's a real R&B record. Like
Yes.
without it being, although it is like a raunchy subject, like I
Yeah.
said, the one night stand type of thing or whatever, it still didn't sound like vulgar. Like even when he said, "Can you do that while I'm with me inside of you?" Like he didn't say with me fucking you, which normally that's what it would be.
And fucking shout out to the people, man.
Oh, we getting slammed. Pause.
I would like to say, no, I would like to say everybody knows I'm kind of like transparent. I'm very, very transparent when it comes to the show because I would like to feel like anybody can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was an idea of mine. I like, I brought it to fruition. But like, ain't no secret codes or nothing. We come in here and then we just kind of, I would love to say, and I say it with pride that we ain't never paid for no, for no shit like that.
Yeah.
So to see a clip like start going viral out of nowhere, that clip was up for a week.
Yeah.
Which club?
That Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
In Harmony.
That was up for a week.
Yeah.
It was up for a week before, and then all of a sudden it just started fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
For the first fucking time, I started thinking about my actions.
Really? 7 years in, you just not thought about it the first time?
Yeah, cause when so we if you didn't see it, we had the Busy Bone and Crazy Bone clip on Instagram just started going crazy out of nowhere, and then his nephew and his sister jumped on there. Busy Bone's nephew and sister jumped on there, and it wasn't until the sister said, "Y'all tarnishing my brothers," and that shit hit me. I was like, "Fuck."
I don't think she listened to the clip though.
We didn't say nothing bad.
Because it
about
wasn't nothing bad. It was literally two different, like opinions on who had the better record. It wasn't any tarnishing. It's a spirited debate between two different fans.
Well,
so
people don't really care about that.
I'm just saying I don't think she listened to it. I think that she just read the comments.
I know what I'm saying, but like the way I look at it is like we put it out there. I put it out there. Well, I didn't even post that one, but we put it out there, and then I can't control. Once it's in the hands of the people, you can't control how they react to it.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, damn, man, like that's crazy.
That's how you receive
Especially
it.
when he was just commenting on our shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So
Yeah.
I was like, damn, not bad. Other than that, I'm always gonna be anybody can get it.
Yeah, nobody.
Once you start, to me, you start looking a little crazy when you start singling people out. I'm more of a anybody can get it.
Yeah.
I'm from a joking standpoint. There's no maliciousness there. You will never see me like singling anybody out. But that was just wow.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Some of them, like we've had clips like recently and back in the day where like once you post it, you can kind of see like okay, this is kind of this is gonna go.
Yeah.
This is gonna go. This one was like damn, this is literally 5 days later.
Yeah.
And then boom, boom, boom. It went from 1,200 to like 22.5 in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's at like 24 or 25.
But
now.
they have a really like their fan base is crazy.
Beats me. I had no idea.
Absolutely. I knew it was coming because I know that they have like a what do y'all say like the Stan type of fans.
A cult following.
Cult following. Yeah, they definitely have a cult following.
That beats me up. I was like, wow, I didn't know there was so many.
Yes, people do not play
Bone
about
Thugs
Bone Thugs.
And I did not know.
That Crazy was the one.
I'm not going to say that at all. But I didn't even know there was like a real debate. I did not know. I was like thrown back. I honestly was thrown. I didn't know there was a real. I always felt like it was busy in the rest of them. I did not know that there was a real debate on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fleshbone over everybody.
He was the first one with a solo album.
He was the one that went to prison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had to do a solo album because they had already took off when he went to prison. So he had to make a name for himself.
No, it came around that same time when they dropped East 99. He dropped.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He dropped it. Then he went to prison.
Dude. All right. First of all, before we get into the main one, I feel like we were going to, and part of me is kind of happy about what transpired this week.
With what?
The Jay-Z allegations that came out. I'm not gonna really get it. I'm gonna get into them. I know. I think from what I was reading, I know the accuser was said that a lot of the facts and shit are just a little shaky. Not even a little shaky, very shaky.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I want to thank Mr. Trump for that. I think without Trump, wholeheartedly, without Trump and the way he fights against allegations, I don't think we get that Jay-Z response that we got.
Probably not.
And I feel like we kind of going like a little bit of anti-cancel culture-ish. And I don't know if it's because, NBC or is it ABC? They got to pay Trump like 15.
Really?
ABC, I think.
Is it ABC? They got to pay him for what's his name? George Stephanopoulos? Well, basically, we know it's easier to win a civil case.
Yeah.
So when the lady that accused Trump of ape,
Yeah.
it wasn't a criminal case.
It was civil.
It was civil, but the way the media presented it was like he was convicted of being a. NBC or ABC, whichever one, I don't know. George Stephanopoulos was the one
Who reported it? Or?
who kind of said that he was
Mm-hmm.
guilty of.
He was convicted.
Tree jumping.
Yeah.
And now they got to pay like $15 million to his. I mean, it's all games anyways, because it's $15 million to his nonprofit, which they can write off as a tax write-off anyway. But then they also have to apologize.
Well,
But I think without that, I don't think we get the Jay-Z response we got.
If it's not true, it's not true.
I think pre-Trump winning,
Yeah.
pre-Trump winning, I feel like the NFL distances themselves from Jay-Z immediately. I feel like the statement he came out with would have been treated way differently.
yeah.
And I don't know, I'm kind of happy about that. I feel like before the shit hit the fan, I feel like we were so quick to cancel people out if we did not like them or what they said. The cancel thing, I was way anti against that.
Yeah.
And the Jay-Z response to the allegations was as human of a response, as someone as big as he is, that we would probably ever see. He bypassed his PR. He bypassed his PR. He bypassed his lawyer. Like, you could tell that was him. And then he erased it and deleted it and came back and wrote some more at the end, right? And you've seen all of these people. Now, of course, you know, you got people that just, that just never like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
There's always been allegations out there in his lyrics, too. But there's always people out there that just did not like him. But I'm glad people are actually seeing this process through and not just
Making
jumping
it
out there
guilty
because of the
until proven
allegations.
innocent.
I think we got a lot of people did the Me Too movement shit and this cancel culture shit. We just got a lot of people out of here for no reason, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're becoming like a little anti that.
Yeah.
It feels like it. And because I was surprised that shit, not only did the NFL like not fucking distance themselves, they came out and like doubled down. And then they giving his wife extra minutes for Christmas. So, shit, shout out.
But I think that it does have a lot to do with the fact that he is well liked overall. I don't think that it's like a lot of people that just don't like Jay-Z. I don't get that from him. I think that he's like with Diddy, with everything that was coming out as far as like how he's treated.
A lot of that shit sound like bullshit too.
Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying the reason why it was received that way is because, the way he's treated his artists in the past, the violent, history that he had with Cassie, us actually seeing him assaulting her. Like, we don't have anything other than words from someone that is being presented as like an ambulance chaser, like somebody that's going in and, filing these lawsuits against all of these artists or, these big names in the industry because it is easier to settle a civil case than it is to, So a lot of the times people will just pay it so that it'll go away. And he said, no, you're not going to extort me. Yeah. So it's like, I think that was
the one thing the one brother told Michael not to do.
Yeah.
He said,
you fight one, you're going to be fighting
one,
many.
you're going to be fighting a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So, or you settle one, you're going to be settling a whole bunch of them. So, yeah, man, I do feel like this process is less about this accuser because it just sounds a little crazy. I think this gives people now the motivation to go inside of Jay-Z's past, which could be really problematic.
Yeah,
but again, we got to take it way, way, way back. We were just, I'm not even going to say y'all, I'm going to say we were just because it was everybody. We were just fucking, for an entire summer, clowning somebody for allegedly being a pedophile. Now, you can't get mad when those chickens come home to roost and now motherfuckers is really talking about people out here being, you know what I'm saying? You got that same energy got to be there. And, yeah, man. I don't.
Yeah, the reception is definitely different. It's completely different compared to what it has been in the past, and it may have something to do with the transition.
It also because the media cycle is so fast, and it's like wait. You just like clown this man and got this man out of here because he's suing because this whole pedophile thing is attached to his name and it could be damaging his brand. And then weeks later, we all on whole side because he kind of doing the same thing.
Is it the same thing?
Absolutely. I feel like because in the Jay-Z thing, Jay-Z says, well, if this really happened, why is this a civil case and not a
criminal
case?
Criminal case. Yeah.
As we know, as some people know personally, in a civil case, there's no discovery.
Mm-hmm.
You can, from a civil standpoint, you can sue as John or Jane Doe.
Yeah.
On the criminal side, you can't do that, and we need discovery,
right?
So we can see what both sides,
what happened, yeah.
what both sides got. Ain't no Jane Doe. We gonna know
who it is,
and we gonna know what we working against.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like you can't get mad at the other. You can't clown the other for it, and now the other is really playing the game, and you're not clowning him for the same thing.
I think it should be mandatory. If you're doing a civil case, you should make your identity known. You can't just sue as a Jane Doe or a John Doe because it's not fair. Because he's gonna have to pay, and they're probably banking on.
So the only thing with that is like, especially
straight.
if it's a minor and it like I don't know about
if it's a minor and if it's beyond the statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Well, she was 13 in 2000, so she was 37 now.
So she can, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the hell was the parents.
It's not even about the allegations. This is about I'm here and I'm telling y'all, I wholeheartedly felt like everybody had their eyes on R. Kelly, and he was the face of the nasty shit. And it gave way for a lot of other people to continue to doing what they doing because they felt like they got the face of it. Now it feels like the shit is worse that he got locked up.
Yeah.
It feel like it's worse. Now all the shit coming out.
He should have told on them though. I would have if I was R. Kelly, I would have told on everybody. If I'm going down I'm putting cases on all you niggas.
R. Kelly. before it got crazy, and it's even crazier. Like there's a porn term for it, but
yeah.
Why did you?
Yeah.
You pissed on her.
But that's a thing too. The whole golden shower thing. That's a kink. But
I don't know.
But I don't know. Huh?
Back then, yeah.
Where do you think the kinks came from? From the OG freaks. Like, that ain't just something that just came over time.
It's been around.
Yeah.
This was what, 2000?
That tape was around like 2001-ish.
So now you're talking about
2000.
But and the girl, she was underage in that video
She was like 14.
One of them looked young. Yeah, one of them like, yeah.
I mean, he a nasty nigga, but
yeah,
not even a but he pissed on her. I think that was more shocking than him actually being in the video with her.
It was equally bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad, but I'm like not even the highlight, but like everybody just kept saying he peed on her. You know what I'm saying? Before it really became a thing.
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about golden showers till I got older.
Well, you got to think about it. In 2000, how old were you? 12?
10.
You were born in 88.
Yeah.
Like, what?
12. But
You shouldn't have been thinking about none of that.
He pissed on her.
Yeah.
He peed on her?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. That's how I was
You
looking
didn't
at
see
it.
the
Like,
tape?
No.
no,
We
I
were
ain't never
little.
I didn't ever watch the tape.
My mom had the VCR, the cassette. That's how old it was. But then we got rid of it because they was like, it's child pornography. We caught with it. So we destroyed it.
And this was really like going around in the hood and shit.
Yeah, barbershop and everything.
Barbershops. That's crazy. They used to be selling some crazy shit in the barbershop and beauties.
Yeah.
I was just asking my barber the other day. I was like,
Beauty salons.
remember when the hair shows was like,
They still the shit in Atlanta.
Boy, the hair shows used to be crazy. You know what? That's one thing that I do miss about going to like the OG beauty salons. Like you can go in there, you can get you a nice meal. You can get you a catfish dinner that's coming in there. You can get you the
all the gossip.
greatest mess.
all the
gossip.
gossip. You're gonna get you some a brand new outfit if you want to. They come in there with all the CDs, all the movies. Like it was a one-stop shop.
Yep.
Like now we in these separate little like boutiques, and everybody ain't working together like they used to. That was such a fucking time.
Yeah,
When they
I
had the
remember.
real Marcells, go in there and get your hair pressed for real with a real pressing comb and not a flat iron. Oh my God.
Now they just going wigs to heads. Going wigs to heads, man. With baby heads.
Now you got to be deposit ready. You can't even make a
Barbershops,
regular
man.
appointment.
Barbershops.
Forehead mustaches.
Barbershops are sad now, bro. Like,
Crazy. It used to really be like,
I don't even see mamas
An
bringing their kids in
experience.
the bar.
They
Used to have,
don't.
like the mamas bringing their kids
Yeah.
in, and everybody used to talk about how big that her ass was. and
Yup.
shit. That's gone. Barbershops is just
Yeah, barbershop has changed over the years too. Like most of them got booths, private booths. Shit, you got to set an appointment now. Ain't no walk-ins damn near.
yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
hard pressed to find a barbershop that do walk-ins now. Yeah.
Right.
and then if they are accepting and walking, you don't want to sit with him because clearly that's
Yeah.
probably the one that ain't got no clientele.
Mm-hmm.
So
That guy.
ain't nobody trying to go with him.
Yup.
Shout out to Travis Hunter, man, for winning the Heisman.
Shout out to Travis Hunter, man. Just do right.
I don't know if I too much agree with it, but shout out. I thought it was
With the
gonna
Heisman?
I felt like it was gonna be the running back from Boise.
Oh,
He
yeah,
should have
I forgot about
been.
him.
He's like 100 and something yards from
Breaking
breaking
the record.
Barry Sanders' record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I seen him like I was like goddamn that nigga. Yeah. Everybody been like trashing his girlfriend and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why don't you stand up?
I'm blaming Dion
How?
because I know old niggas like that, and I don't like it.
Old niggas is like what?
That expects you to do something that they would do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like socially awkward people in the world today.
Yeah.
And some people honestly don't know what to do in that situation.
You think?
Like you think you know what to do,
Mhm.
but you really don't know what to do. And you don't want to make yourself look crazy.
You don't think Dion would be the best
because
example?
I think Dion hugging his wife and then immediately looking over and like kind of like picking her up type shit, damn near. I feel like it was real for the TV. You know what I'm saying? You could have just kind of like looked over and be like, hey, can you get up and shit?
Yeah.
I think what he was doing, he's been around the spotlight for so long, he kind of knew like cameras and shit was,
Yeah.
so it was more of an attempt on Dion, and I already think she wasn't, she's not very well liked anyways. I wasn't too familiar with the fact that their relationship was so out there.
Mm-hmm.
But in that space, I felt like, because I've seen it, and me and wifey will tell you, the first time we went to her dad's house, almost got into it with this nigga.
Why?
Almost got into it with this old nigga, right? Because we sitting on the couch, and again, it's my first time over there
Yeah.
and shit, so I'm kind of like, and I think I was on my phone like reading something or something, and this old ass nigga came up to me and was like, "You got this beautiful, what the fuck did he say?
Something about you need to pay attention to me.
You got this beautiful woman next to you. You need to be paying attention to her."
Nigga, what?
Exactly,
And not on your phone.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
and this is my
yeah.
first time over her dad's house.
But he steps up. He stands up. Like I'm like, please.
You stood up to him?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
it was
he
him
stood
to go
up
down.
immediately.
Like, dude walked up to me. He walked up to me literally and was like, "You got this beautiful woman next to you. You shouldn't be on your phone. You need to be paying attention to her."
Was he over like 65?
He was old.
Oh, he was old.
He was old.
That
yeah.
that era man like that. My Uncle Clifford like that. Hey, what you doing on that phone? Put that mess on it. Grab the phone.
So
do all that
soon
shit.
as soon as I seen a clip of Travis Hunter's girlfriend and Dion, that is immediately what I went to.
You had flashbacks.
Yes.
You got triggered.
Like, nigga.
Don't tell me what to do. But they've been in the public space for a minute, so she should know like when the cameras are on, I have to do this or act a certain way because the attention is on Travis, not her. A lot of people are saying that she's the attention-seeking person.
They don't know. I mean, I seen videos at their game. I think they
Yeah.
was arguing after some shit. They
last
was
week after the end of the
arguing.
game.
They do like the little blogging videos together. And she said, and she was like,
okay.
she was telling him like, he be saying, you know, that she likes to fight all the time and all that shit. And then when he was getting back, when she started getting backlash, he had to come back out and was like, man, I said that, but we really don't be fighting and shit. She said she got an attitude. You know, it's just
She white, right?
she wanted.
I think that's the number one reason why she's getting ate up on the internet.
I think part of the problem is they're like a social media couple, which brings in a whole nother. But I'm not going to. I'm a man, and I'm not without my faults. But we can't act like she ain't dating an athlete either. You know what comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
And they young.
Absolutely.
And they're very young. So we don't know what the dynamics of their relationship is. I just know in this particular moment, I felt like she was in a situation. She really didn't know what to do. And Deion's actions told me that he knew the cameras was watching and he created a moment. That's what I got out of it.
You think he did it intentionally?
Yes. You could have easily been like, look over real, you know what I mean? Stand up or whatever, like niggas saying. He reached around his wife to like grab her arm to pull her up. Come on, man.
I think that the internet just kind of like, they look at these moments to make talking points, honestly. Because I really, once I looked at it, I didn't really feel anything about it. Because they even said something about him hugging her before he hugged his mom. Yeah. So it's like, damn, well, she was clearly standing in front of his mom. So why would he pass?
I was saying, I thought that was Deion's wife.
Yeah, that's his mom.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, that now you know that ain't Deion's type now. Come on now. But yeah, so it's like we're in a time where everything is picked apart. Like I had no idea that they were, you know, well known or anything like that. I've never really seen them on my feed before, but probably because it's not in my.
They was killing her because they was just recently killing her because she was in his new Adidas commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I wasn't aware of that. Because when I saw it, I was looking at it like a young girl that probably is not used to the spotlight, and you know, she didn't know what to do in that moment.
I think that too.
Is how I got it. I didn't, you know, take it as
like
it was shade.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
losing.
No, I'm looking at my Nick Chubb just broke his foot. Damn, it's time for him to retire.
I'll be glad when football season is over.
No, because you know he like he broke his ankle in like 2 places last year, and so now
why is he playing again now? If he broke his ankle in 2,
it was really bad. It was
because ankles take years.
That was on TV and shit because he was yelling and he was like screaming and shit.
Yeah.
Now he comes back and then God, it's time to.
Yeah, he needs to sit down. It's over.
Got bills, yo.
Because football they don't got the guaranteed money.
Our quarterback, dude. They
gotta actually play.
I think you know, in my opinion, man, there's not too many things I can say annoys me on social media. But the one thing that does is performative social media couples.
Oh God,
I hate them.
I hate that worse than the pandering dudes to black women. I think them like neck and neck. The couples.
Oh, man,
I hate the comment section on social media. Like if somebody doesn't agree with podcasts, they'll be like, "Oh, take the mics away."
The mics away. Oh, yeah.
Just because you don't agree, so just because you don't agree with this specific point, take all the mics away. Like
I think it's up. For me, it's performative social media couples. The overexposure of children.
Oh yeah.
And pandering to black women.
Oh God,
I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it.
And you can tell when it doesn't seem authentic. It seems like they just, you know that they're doing this just for attention.
Oh yeah, there was this one guy that I was following for a little while, and I had to unfollow him because he started doing the fruit thing, where he was eating the fruit, like trying to like sexualize eating fruit.
Oh.
And then like it had even it's like eating the peach and like doing his tongue and all that stuff with the long locks. Yeah, he started getting a little. I was no, get him up off of here.
What?
Yes, he started sexual.
That's a great fucking question, Mike.
It wasn't. It was like he was doing like the
Was he doing the mango thing?
No, that's what made me unfollow him when he started doing that. But when I did follow him, I guess he was pandering to black women, like saying the little motivational stuff. So it started out as like motivational, then it turned into like soft porn. I'm like, get him the fuck off of here. I do not need to see the smoke coming from your shower, the top of your booty crack. No, get him off of here immediately. He gotta go. Sorry, I sucked the air out.
Nah, you good. Hey, God, it's your
But
truth.
sometimes it just be too much. Like when men try to be sexy, it's just too much. Like that whole eating the fruit thing and making it look like you eating pussy, like that is crazy.
I got a friend, her ex. I guess he start working out now. Now this nigga want to just take all shirtless videos and shit, but he's still big though. But you don't never see a full body shot of this nigga. This nigga got all the motivational speaking points and all that shit. I'm like, man, bro, this is just doing way too much, man.
Be like, is this a fitness page or what are we doing? Like
It's
you
the big nigga that work out but don't get smaller. Like you still big. Like what we doing here?
All you see is his arms.
Yeah, his arms and chest. Nice day, ladies. You know, just be out there and be yourself. You know, God is good.
Oh, what
He's
the
one of them type
fuck?
niggas. I'm like, man, come on,
Like
bro.
a thumb head.
Yeah. So I'll check in just to laugh, to get a good laugh. Like, oh, what are you talking about this week? This shit is,
That sound like the homie Mike.
and he close to 50 too. Like, bro.
everybody's an influencer.
Yup.
Like y'all gotta stop.
I mean, you can. I'm not mad at that. You know, people just this social media and video format. It's just you can tell, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. I think I really just don't like. I associate like panderers to like false prophets. Maybe that's why I don't like them so much. I know so many. I know so many like crooked preachers and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see like you know
That's what ran us out the church. We had went to like a little revival thing, and they had a prophet there, and then he went and picked Spence out of everybody in the crowd, and said that he was a prophet. And then we stopped going to church.
Did he like slap your forehead? Did he lay hands on you?
Just like saying like
Huh?
I should be a preacher and
Yeah, a
I was
preacher,
a
and I was-
prophet and
And then we stopped going to church. It was
that was my
yeah.
last time there. This is a little too much.
He could have
for
been
me.
on to something though.
God.
You just don't see yourself as a. Maybe God ain't showed you yet.
Please, and we don't need to go down the Jamie Foxx
Right.
way
That ain't
to find.
never going to happen. I don't believe in it.
Podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Start a podcast.
My reasoning for starting a podcast had nothing to do with motivation.
Just to come and talk your
I
shit.
just want to talk shit, man.
See.
That's it. I was good at it on the internet, so I said, let me see if I could do it on the mics. But I ain't. Yeah, man. I think I'm still probably one of the few that social media is not like real life to me,
Yeah.
and it really gets scary for me
Mm-hmm.
when you see how jealous people can get from the things they see on social media.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people could really start to like despise you
That's true.
off of something that is snapped or said in the moment
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't reflect your entire.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking scary to me. That
'Cause-
you can get people, that people can be like that.
Yeah.
Because we live in a society that it's like Cliff Notes. Everybody just wants the hot take. Nobody wants to actually take the time to peel back and figure out what exactly, to even understand somebody else's perspective. It's like, if I don't agree with you, then fuck you as a person as a
Yeah.
whole. I don't want to have nothing to do with you because you said this one thing that I don't agree
Yeah.
with.
Mm-hmm.
When we should, there's no way that we're all going to agree on the
Yeah.
same things or have the same perspective on things, because we have different upbringings, like even the way that I see things and the way that you see things is going to be totally different.
Yeah, but I've always felt like I presented myself as just regular, and then I talk shit. Like I'm never gonna like put myself. Do I?
What you mean?
No, you was giving me that look. Like
No, people.
I don't
are,
want anybody to feel like I'm like
how you
people are drawn to you because they like to disagree with you. I feel. I feel like they think that you're a contrarian.
Yeah, but you know what?
So-
I put it on SO's post, and I don't know if SO. I mean, not my post, but SO came on it, and I was like, this is so ironic that the time that I do put something on the internet that I say I like.
Yeah. Everybody wants to disagree with you. Yeah.
That's it was like the irony in
is
this
true.
is fucking crazy.
That is true.
Yeah. I was surprised by that post too. About you talking about the Neo post?
Yeah.
I was surprised because I see like a lot of people say how they do like Neo, especially from Vegas. So I didn't think that it was gonna be received the way that it was received. That was
I ain't seen that one yet.
Because it
crazy.
wasn't even about the song. It was
No,
about
it's just because you said he was the GOAT.
I was
Okay, I did see that.
Yeah.
so it was
Yeah,
that
I was
was
surprised by
that
that
was
too.
the interesting part to me. Like, damn, I say I like something and then it's almost like
You put them up there.
they don't know what the fuck I do. They
People
don't-
want to argue with you though. They
You know what
like
I'm
to
saying?
debate with you.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Rarely
They do.
rarely do I ever comment. Like, you got to be somebody I like really like fuck with, like you, SO, probably Ivan Skinny, probably more so the group. I rarely comment on Facebook though. Like, it's more posting. It's real posting
Yeah.
go.
I don't
yeah.
think you don't even really comment on my stuff.
I don't even know.
But
if
I don't
see it.
even I don't post that often.
See,
though,
I gotta go.
either,
Like, I gotta
unless
go
it's
find y'all
promoting
now
something.
because I don't. Admittedly, I don't do much scrolling on Facebook. So when
Yeah.
I go on Facebook, it's a bunch of ads, and I hate it.
Mhm.
Ads are like my timeline didn't turn into like a fucking Instagram where they like it'd be something that asks you if you want to follow it, shit
Yeah.
like that type
Yeah.
shit. I don't really.
Mine is recipes.
And I only get on Facebook when I'm at work because if I get on Twitter, I'll be scrolling at work and boom, it's gonna be a porno or something. It's Facebook like the safest thing I can scroll on social media at my job. Like
I still get porn on my Facebook.
Oh,
on
didn't-
Facebook.
how?
Yeah, on Facebook, on the reels, I still got like all these crazy pornos. It's weird.
That's crazy.
I'm still on. I'm more of a Reddit guy now.
Same with Reddit, could be porn, but they got it blurred out though. So
The only
You
the
can
only
at least
no
Yeah.
the only
choose
one
if you wanna go.
the only well I've said it before, but the only Reddit community that I follow that has like nudity in it is called Watch for the Plot. That's it. And Watch for the Plot is like all they doing is showing you when actresses get naked in films. So to be like, it's a lot of boobs.
Okay.
And
Women boobs, not the boobs you saw.
yeah,
in
it'd be
the
like
locker room, right?
it'd be like women boobs, but in actual movies though. So they say what the plot is their bodies. I did not know Pam Grier had a body like that back then.
Shit,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Hell
I
yeah.
did not.
How did you not know that?
That's why everybody
I
was,
was like,
acting
wow,
crazy
what
about
the
her.
fuck? Somebody posted her like 2 days ago, and I was like,
She was that one.
wow.
She might low key at 80 might.
Yeah, I was
geriatric
like, wow.
vagina might be.
No, she was in. They put Pam Grier in this latest. Fuck, what was the movie called?
That elderly box might
Nah,
be
what's
something.
the fucking movie? Selma's Lot.
Who?
She's in the new one,
Okay.
and yeah,
No,
past. That's just
Past,
past.
so-
Yeah.
past tense.
But that's really it. Other than that, man, I really like kind of like be reading. I don't comment a lot because I don't be knowing what we gonna talk about on here, and I don't
Yeah.
want to give a takeaway,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to reuse it or something on here. So I don't really like talk a lot
Mm-hmm.
before we record or comment a lot. But yeah, man, it's been coming. You know, like I said, it's becoming quite sad, man. I just, like I said, it's not real life for me. I just get on there, talk some shit, but I do. It is sad to see like how serious people take it. And
Because some people, that's all they life. It's social media. All they have is their phone. They don't get
yeah,
out
but
and touch
like,
grass.
and then on the other end, it's like, how hard. The way I see it is like, how hard do you gotta convince? How much do you have to post till you feel like you convince people that you're happy?
that's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I always get the opposite. Like when somebody is posting often, usually they're unhappy. especially with women. Like if we start posting a whole bunch of selfies and
I hate that.
you know, like out of nowhere, gym pics out of nowhere, like usually it's not really a happy moment.
Like the ultimate compliment for me is like when people get around like me or wifey and they be like, man, y'all like a real couple.
Ain't that shit crazy?
It's crazy, but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We fucking enjoy ourselves.
Because y'all don't post that on social media and try to capitalize on
It's a rarity, but
Yeah, it's
you
a
might
rare-
see it. You might see us arguing and shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, we're a fucking regular fucking.
Yeah.
We're a regular couple.
Regular ain't cool no more.
It's crazy. You got to be like
Yeah.
super fucking.
They want you to go above them.
You want us to be super fucking madly
Mm-hmm.
in love on like the fucking.
And they want to see it.
I want me to put like a love letter and shit every week.
Yeah.
In my lunch
It's
that
like I
you
could
woke
fucking-
up to make for me
I could
before you went to
fucking-
work.
I could tell you this in person. Like, why the fuck am I writing this on fucking social
Buy
media?
her flowers
You
every
know,
second Friday of the month.
That's like what's really crazy is, you know, the regular things that we do in life. Like, you know, how I'll get up and I'll make your lunch and stuff before you go to work and I'll put everything together. It's really videos now to where women get up and they record themselves making their husband's
fucking
lunch,
nuts.
Cheesy.
writing a note, putting it in there. And I'm like, we've been doing that for years. Like it's second nature.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
And I be fucked up at work. I be telling wifey because I be fucked up at work because like if I go in for like overtime and shit, I don't drive, right? So I'm riding with somebody. And they be like, hey man, you want to stop somewhere? And I'm like, no, man, I got my lunch and shit. And they be like, you be making your lunch in the morning? I be like, no, my wife gets up with me and she makes sure I get dressed. And they be like,
Really?
what?
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's not.
what
So I
is
was like,
that
damn.
not? Is that not
No,
normal?
because I think the idea is because I look at me and wifey, she's always at work, so we work opposite shifts. So when she get
Okay.
off work, it's like only such a short amount of time, so it's always boom, Jason's Deli or boom, it's some fast food, and I'm taking it to work. And then on her off day, she might cook. So for the most part, it's grab and go. Or I got this coming to the house from a Grubhub or whatever. Just open the door, be at the door. So it's always on. We're always on the go. So it's never
Well,
no.
you guys are on separate, like on opposite schedules
Yeah.
too, because you work Graves.
Mhm.
So that's I
Yeah,
don't
that
know,
works for
maybe, I
y'all
don't
though.
know.
Damn, but the fact that you have the time to make his lunch and still do what you need to do and take the kids, like a lot of people ain't moving like that.
Yeah, but it's like, how the fuck you writing a? It's like, how the
And
fuck
write a letter too?
How you? No,
I don't write
she
him
don't do.
no
No, I'm saying,
letter.
No.
how the fuck are you writing a love letter every day on the internet and shit? But you ain't got the time to fucking, you know. And I took that for granted too, though, because I didn't know it was that many.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that many dudes. Like, damn, they ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I have slacked off a little bit. Like before we had our baby boy, like I used to get up and make breakfast. Remember we used to do the protein pancakes and all
You
that.
make
stuff?
2 meals a day?
I used to before but he also started work later too. Like now he has to be there at like 5. Before it was like at 6. But yeah, I used to be getting up and making breakfast and all that, and then now I just make the lunch. But
Still appreciate it.
yeah, but I thought that was normal.
But I, like I said, I appreciate it. So man, people don't understand how refreshing it is for me to see normal.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy watching a couple argue
Yeah.
in front of me and wifey, and I'll be like, "Fuck, you get some normality around here." You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around, bro. I've been around couples where like they want to fucking record everything.
I hate that shit.
They want to fucking. Everything is like an act. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy seeing normal shit. Cause it comes out pretty fast. Like you niggas is not happy together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think like I said, one of the best things about me and wifey is like we actually can have a good time together. With just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that with a lot of. It's rare.
Hey,
you know,
man.
always have to be like in a group setting.
Yeah.
I
It's
get it.
rare. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to appreciate more shit. Like I know, I let wifey get her like her pictures in and shit before we drink and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's more of a me thing.
Yeah.
I know she like enjoys that and like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it don't feel like forced anymore.
You're not taking pictures of your food before you eat when y'all go out to eat. Like, let me get a video of this.
Shit,
plate.
I did it on my
No.
birthday. That shit was crazy.
What?
It's like,
Oh
we take a
yeah.
picture.
for
But
the-
we was
I
at
mean,
some-
every now and then
we
it's
was out
cool.
somewhere new, but
Yeah, but every time you go out to eat, you ain't taking a picture of you.
Not
No,
every
because
time,
now that I've been interneting for a while,
Internet.
internet.
it's the what are your motivations for this? A lot of people do shit to get a lot of people do shit to get other people jealous. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just I'm enjoying myself as I'm enjoying myself, but I also want this person to see it. I want this person to be
It's a
upset
stunt
about it.
factor.
Yeah, so I'm anti all that shit.
I get it.
I'm just a rebel. I am.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's probably why everybody want to argue with you.
But I don't argue with nobody though.
That could be. That could be.
But the crazy thing is I don't argue with nobody. I just give my opinion.
Yeah, they be so left field. That's why I call it Mr. He don't like nothing.
Yeah, and I was like, the irony he put this shit on some shit I like.
Crazy.
But I think, man, just
I do think the selfies, like people that post too many selfies on their page, I think that is rooted in low self-esteem.
Yes,
Got
I
to be.
agree.
Because it's like, all right, we know what you look like. We got it.
do you
All
take that?
7,000 pics.
Do you take that from the? Would you say? Okay. Do you give that same energy to those that you would deem beautiful?
yes, because the
Yeah.
beautiful ones are the ones that's,
with the low
that's doing
self-esteem,
it. Yeah. A lot of times they
It ain't the
have
booger
low-
wolves with all the pics.
They not posting all the time.
Yeah. They posting the least amount of pictures.
You feel like the beautiful women have the low self-esteem?
I think in a lot of cases, yeah. In a lot of cases, fuck yeah.
I agree.
How or why?
They never had to work and develop their personality because they got by on their looks. So when you remove the looks, who are you as a person?
Then what
Describe yourself.
Exactly.
They don't talk as much. They're not engaging in conversations as much. It's just kind of you just a cute airhead to a certain capacity.
And they get harassed all day.
And they get harassed, yeah. She's exhausted for telling men no all damn day. It's a lot of work. In a lot of cases, I ain't gonna say all because I know there's exceptions to the rules and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, but
In
in
life
a
and
in a
on
lot of
Yeah.
in a lot of cases though, that is true. That is true.
How do you what do you mean getting harassed all day? What does that mean?
I would assume a beautiful woman just gets flirted on. I mean, gets flirted with all day and compliments all day, and she's used to it. So, I mean, she's been beautiful majority of her life, so she's used to men approaching her all the time. After a while, she probably want to be treated as a regular fucking person.
I never looked at it like that.
You ever
Oh,
want your own space?
I'll just assume that you would like the attention.
I think that too. It's like it's almost addictive, when like you are addicted to the compliments that you receive.
Yeah.
And it's like, the whole purpose of posting the picture is so that you can get a response from not just men, but from women. You want women to look at you and see how beautiful you look and how cute you looked. And you want the men to say things to you as well. And then if you don't get the response that you want, then you start looking at it like, well, damn, what was wrong with this picture? Like, it's weird. It's a sick.
Have you ever deleted a picture that you felt like didn't get enough feedback?
No, I've never deleted it, but I probably have looked at it like
Damn, I thought this was gonna
I
hit.
thought this was-
Yeah, this one ain't hit.
Like,
Hell.
oh shit. Then you start picking it apart like, well, I was kind of smiling a little bit weird right here. I don't know.
Get them next
But
time,
you know
buddy.
what? I haven't. I was actually looking at my camera roll this year, and this year I have very few pictures of myself this year, which is like, I'm like, dang, did I not go out and have like enough experiences, or like what was I doing this year to where I have probably about maybe 5 or 6 pictures over the entire year of myself in my phone.
What's
From
the
this year.
normal?
I don't know, because I usually will take pictures like when I feel cute or when I feel pretty or something like that, and I'm like, dang, did I not feel pretty this year? I don't know.
You can change your hair if it don't grow. Damn, I'm pretty.
Like, well, I was feeling unpretty this year, I guess. 2024 didn't get enough pictures of myself.
Maybe I ain't never talked about. I don't know. I've never asked like beautiful women how do they really feel. I just felt like most of them took the attention as like a token of appreciation.
A lot of them are like single as well too. Like
For a reason.
exactly. The
What would be
ones
the
that
reason?
the ones that post all the time, like literally daily, showing you their outfits every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Same,
Same
every
pose.
same pose, same
Same
mirror.
same shoes, low key. Because one chick, she got the same clear high heels in every fucking picture.
But then you know what? It's crazy because I be talking to wifey and there's like a very very beautiful woman that we know, and I be asking wifey like, damn, is she ever happy?
No.
It's like,
She getting harassed.
I don't even know if it's the harassment though, because like a lot of times they're not getting the response from the ideal men that they have created in their head that they want. So it's like they're getting the attention that they want. Because clearly, if you stop posting, you're gonna stop receiving the attention. You're gonna stop receiving that interaction, and then it's gonna be dead. So if you there's a way to get away from that if you don't want to be harassed. But clearly, if you're posting, you want some sort of response. I think.
Yeah.
You want a response,
Hell yeah.
whether they're attractive or not. You want some type of response to that picture.
Okay, so when you taking a picture, what kind of picture do you know will get you the best responses? Not as a married woman, but just Shayna. When you were taking pictures, or when you were
probably like
really,
the
really,
little,
which
the
ones
little
did you know?
tilted up, kind of coming down on, where you can see a little cleavage, a pretty face, full body picture for sure. Why you
I'm listening.
The angles.
the angles, like you have to know the angle, probably if you're wearing something that that complements your shape, maybe a little bit revealing, you're gonna get a good feedback. Or if it has like some nice like a nice aesthetic, like people like to see where you are as well. So if you just at home all day taking pictures, like you're probably not gonna do that.
You ever use that for like nefarious purposes?
Ooh,
What do you
big
mean?
words.
Yeah. Well, you have to.
Like, have you ever?
Nefarious.
It's nefarious. Yeah, it's nefarious. You ever use that as a weapon?
As a weapon?
Use a selfie as a weapon?
Yeah. Like if you're talking to somebody, or you with somebody, and you know you're gonna take this picture, and you're gonna get all this attention, but you're doing it to make him jealous.
I have, yes, absolutely. Especially when I was younger. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take a picture just so that not with somebody else, but like if we haven't been talking and I feel like I look, fine, like I look real good. Hell yeah, I'm gonna post a picture and hope that he like it, so that we can talk again.
Jesus. Jesus. See, that's that bullshit.
Missed out on this one. Look at me now.
Yeah, and please text me.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
That is some young shit though. It's like, and it's some
It
real
really
shit.
ain't young shit, because
It's some real shit though.
old
Like
folks
when
do
you
it too.
Well, when you like, I can only speak on we're talking about pre-marriage. I've been with you for 11 years, so. But when I was doing those type of things, is because clearly I wanted some attention.
Did it work?
From that? Yeah, plenty of times it worked. And then it wouldn't go nowhere because it just wasn't meant for it to go anywhere. But yes, I would get the response I wanted. They would hit me up, oh, hey, stranger. Hey, big head.
That's
We're
crazy.
going to go kick it for a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, if you post food as a guy, a girl will do that same thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, food.
Women love,
Food.
yeah.
Huh. See, I don't be doing it right then, because I don't be getting. I don't know if I ever like posted something.
No,
and
it'd
just
be
got crazy
women trying to
responses.
laugh their way into some dick with you. They be, ha ha ha. Yeah.
That is a tactic too.
What?
That is a tactic.
Oh, that's what they be trying to
Do what?
They want to do it again?
do. Like, oh, that's what they be doing. That's what they want to
Yeah.
do. Put some dick in their mouth with that laugh. I be telling them, like, they be trying to hee their way into some
That was
dick.
actually really funny. Oh no!
LOL, themselves right into some dick.
Right. You so funny. Oh my God, I love a man that can make me laugh.
Oh man, that's crazy. No, I ain't never. I don't do that. I'm anti all of that. You know what I mean? Like I never really want to position myself in that way. Never.
Not once.
Nope.
I think that's when I first liked him. Was we were in a group together and
doing
everybody was
this.
talking about how I just look so good in this picture, and he was like, "Yeah, she all right." And then I was like, "What? I'm all right." Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me
That
go
one
holler at
negative
him.
comment, huh?
Yeah, the one. I said, "Oh yeah, let me go and figure out what he talking about over here."
Yeah, I'm not.
What you tell him? Oh, I'm just all right.
No, I just was like, "Thank you. I appreciate your honesty." You know, being
I think
all.
she could tell by like the pictures I was sending her that that's not what I'm used to. Just not what
Yeah,
it's never been my
nah.
thing. I ain't.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
you
never,
had a couple mankeys in the past.
Oh man, you don't even. Want
we'll never forget
when
the
I
hat.
start when I start trying to show
The
out, man,
fitted.
it was all bad. Bro.
Fitted with the
was-
towel. We'll never forget that.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. The shit that I was just trying to when I was trying to show out. Say this ain't for me, man. If you don't like a regular nigga, I ain't for you.
Right,
I ain't just ain't for you.
man.
I ain't got nothing. Nope.
Nothing else to
I ain't
offer.
selling no dreams. Not at all.
See, that's the thing, man. Everybody want to sell dreams because people
Yeah.
are buying them. So if
Yeah.
people are buying dreams, you sell the dream.
I think that's why I'm more so harder on like dudes. Cause I can see it from a mile away, like you fucking
Yeah.
pandering.
Mm-hmm.
It's trash.
It's not good.
And those be the worst ones too. Cause once they get what they want,
But I think
full
they
blown dirtbag.
I feel like they be more respected because they do pander though. So you can pander and be a dirtbag. But if you like
But people don't believe that he's a dirtbag. That's the double edged sword on that one. Like as a woman dealing with a man that panders and then he does you wrong, and then like if you say something bad on ain't nobody gonna believe you because they're gonna be like, there's no way that he could be like that because of who he presents himself to be online. And people will go with the facade that's online over reality any day.
That's fucking sad, man.
It's true though.
That's a good one.
That's the real thing.
That's a good one, man. Ain't gonna lie to you. This is a good one. Hey man, where can the people find you?
And I am S2DO, Instagram and X.
I mean, you got the UNLV. I mean, UNLV gonna be way different next year.
Listen, both of y'all
gonna
got
see.
UNLV on. I'm
That,
like,
that was
shit,
not
this-
intentional neither. It's
Yeah.
just one of them days.
I said I missed the memo, but y'all can find me at Shayna_Candy everywhere. That's SHAYNA_KANDI.
Hey man, February 8th.
Let's go.
Let's go. You can find me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. You can find the podcast pages on Twitter, Views from the 7, Instagram, Views from the _7, TikTok, Views from the _7. Did I say Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Views from the 7, YouTube, Views 7 Network. We up out of here. Peace.
Peace.